As Jin, the eldest member of BTS, officially begins his solo Japan tour under the banner of #Seokjin_EP_Japan, fans are abuzz with a tantalizing question: is Jungkook about to join him on stage? It all started with a subtle moment at Gimpo International Airport on July 3, 2025. Jin was seen boarding his flight bound for Tokyo, smiling and waving to reporters, dressed in a casual yet stylish ensemble. Just hours later, eagle-eyed fans noticed something unexpected. Jungkook was also spotted arriving at the same airport, wearing a hoodie, sunglasses, and a mask, seemingly trying to keep a low profile. Though Big Hit Music has not officially confirmed any collaborative stage between the two, armies around the world are already piecing together the clues. The possibility of a Jin-Jungkook joint stage has sent fandom speculation into overdrive. Online forums and social media have been filled with theories. Some fans believe that Jin may be planning a surprise duet with Jungkook for his Tokyo concert, while others think Jungkook may simply be there to support his Hyung behind the scenes. However, one thing is clear: the bond between these two BTS members remains strong, both on and off stage. There's no way that timing is coincidental. One fan posted on X, formerly Twitter, "Jin leaves for Tokyo, and suddenly Jungkook is at the airport too? Something's coming." The rumors gained even more traction after Jin was asked during a Weverse reply whether any BTS members would join him during the tour. His response? A playful, "You'll have to wait and see." Meanwhile, Japanese media outlets have reported increased security and heightened anticipation ahead of Jin's performance in Tokyo Dome. Industry insiders suggest that while this is officially Jin's solo tour, there could be surprise appearances planned throughout, especially during major stops like Tokyo and Osaka. If Jungkook does appear, it would mark their first live performance together since BTS's group hiatus began in mid-2022. The duo has long shared a close relationship, with Jin often referring to Jungkook as his youngest treasure and Jungkook expressing deep admiration for Jin's steady leadership. In recent interviews, Jungkook had this to say about Jin: "He's like a safe place for me. When I see Hyung do something alone, I just want to be there, even if I'm not performing." Whether he shows up as a performer or simply as a supporter, Jungkook's presence in Tokyo adds a powerful emotional layer to Jin's solo journey. After all, BTS has always emphasized that even during individual activities, they walk the path together. As fans count down to Jin's first Japan concert night, all eyes are now on the Tokyo Dome. Will it be a night of solo brilliance, or the start of something even bigger? The tension is palpable. As fans begin lining up outside the Tokyo Dome, holding banners that read, "Run Seokjin, we're with you," and "Jin and Jungkook forever," the atmosphere feels less like a solo tour and more like a shared celebration of something deeper, a reunion in spirit if not in name. Inside the venue, rehearsals have been tightly sealed from the public eye. No fan cams, no leaks. But even that secrecy has only fueled the fire. Some fans claim to have heard two distinct vocal lines being tested during soundcheck, one unmistakably Jin's, the other a deeper, richer tone many believe to be Jungkook's. As armies speculate, Korean and Japanese entertainment reporters are staking out the venue's backstage entrances. One paparazzi photo circulating online shows a black van with HYB security entering the dome's private access gate just minutes after Jin arrived. While there's no confirmation that Jungkook was inside, the timing is too perfect to ignore. Back online, the hashtags #JinKookTokyo, #RunSeokjin_Japan Tour, and #IsThatJungkook began trending in over 20 countries within hours. ARMY creators have already started designing mock tour posters featuring both Jin and Jungkook, treating the rumor as a potential mini BTS reunion. But beyond the speculation lies something more profound, a quiet, unspoken longing. For many fans, Jin's solo tour represents a milestone. It's not just a concert, it's a personal comeback after nearly 2 years of military service and distance from the spotlight. But having Jungkook there, even for a single moment, would not just thrill fans. It would symbolize healing, a return not only to the stage, but to each other. The emotional weight of their shared journey, through training, debut, global fame, pandemic disruptions, and military service, resonates now more than ever. The sight of Jin walking confidently into his solo era, potentially with Jungkook beside him, could serve as a gentle reminder to the world that BTS is never truly apart, even when the members shine separately. And maybe, just maybe, this isn't just about a surprise stage. Maybe it's about transition. A signal to fans that as Jin embarks on his own path, he does so with the unshakable support of his brothers, starting with the one who's always called him the reliable Hyung. If Jungkook walks onto that stage tonight, even for just one song, it won't be a headline, it'll be history. And if he doesn't, the fact that so many believed he would speaks volumes about the bond they've built. A bond that needs no confirmation, no spotlight, no announcement. Just a glance, a moment, or the silent presence of someone who always shows up when it matters most. As fans settled into their seats and the lights dimmed inside the Tokyo Dome, an air of anticipation swept through the venue. The stage was set with elegant simplicity, white lights glowing softly behind a sheer curtain as the intro to The Astronaut began to play. Jin appeared alone at first, standing in the center, glowing under the spotlight. But the crowd's excitement didn't fade after his entrance. It only grew stronger. Why? Because everyone was waiting for one moment. For 10 minutes, Jin captivated the audience with his signature poise and heartfelt vocals. He spoke in both Korean and Japanese, thanking fans for their patience, their love, and their belief in him. "This is a new chapter for me," he said softly, "but not a separation. My heart is still with all of them." That them did not need to be explained. Everyone knew who he meant then, as the screen behind him shifted into a darker hue and the first notes of "Still With You" echoed across the dome. Gasps were heard from the audience. It was not a song on Jin's original setlist. Whispers filled the venue. Was this the moment? As the music swelled, the curtain lifted slightly, revealing a shadow walking slowly toward center stage. The crowd froze, then erupted. It was Jungkook, dressed in black, minimalist attire, hair tied back, mic in hand. He didn't say a word. He didn't need to. His voice entered right on cue, harmonizing perfectly with Jin as they performed a stunning, stripped-down duet version of "Still With You," blending Jin's airy tone with Jungkook's soulful delivery. The moment was nothing short of magical. Jin turned to look at Jungkook during the bridge. No words were exchanged, just a small smile, tired, grateful, full of years of memories. Jungkook smiled back, giving Jin a brief, subtle, and OD. It wasn't choreographed. It wasn't flashy, it was real. After the final note, the crowd didn't cheer at first. They simply stood in silence, stunned by the intimacy of what they had witnessed. Then came the applause, thunderous, raw, and emotional. Jungkook stepped back slightly, giving Jin the final bow. He whispered something. Fans couldn't hear it, but Jin laughed softly, placing a hand on Jungkook's shoulder before the younger singer exited the stage just as quietly as he had entered. That moment alone set fire to social media. Within minutes, #JinKook on stage, #StillWithYouLive, and #RunSeokjin_Tokyo trended globally. Fans and journalists alike began hailing the performance as one of the most emotional BTS moments since their hiatus. Meanwhile, HYB's official channels remained quiet. No press release, no confirmation, no comment. And perhaps that silence was intentional. Perhaps, as many now believe, this isn't the end of a solo era. It's the first breadcrumb of something bigger. Speculation has already begun about whether other members will make similar appearances during Jin's upcoming shows in Osaka and Nagoya. Some insiders suggest this may be part of a larger, slow-burning rollout leading to a full BTS group reunion, especially with their scheduled work in the US later this year. But for now, fans are holding on to this one moment, a silent promise, performed in song, a reminder that even as the members go their separate ways, they always find their way back to each other. And in the words of one fan outside Tokyo Dome, "We came to see Jin. We left with Jin and Jungkook, and a heart full of hope." Whether this was a one-night gift or the start of a new chapter, one thing is clear: the stage has never felt more complete.